Dave Snyder here. It is the 21st day of June 2013. And they've been basically hiding the radar returns on Google Earth for, well, since the 17th of June. As we see here, we look at the information right here, and it says 17th. The current radar image time, 17th of June. But the clouds are up to date, which is reversed from the way it usually is. It's usually the clouds they don't update, and the radar is always updated. Well, there's some serious, I'm sure, absolutely positive, there's some serious radar patterns showing some serious shit right now on the Earth. Because this radar return is from the other day, and I've been working with this one for days. For about 5 days I was working with this one because this shows the same thing this shows. Yeah, but down here. And this is just bypass. We might as well just turn this off right now because it's just disregard that. Because all that's up to date is the cloud pattern. So this is the weather that we've been having up here, where it just flooded out Alberta, Canada, and I was just messing around, and I just put Schrodinger up there because it looked, I should have did this a few days ago, but I never thought about putting it over the Great Lakes, really, I don't think. And let's just check how this weather fits. I'll show you how I lined it up in just a second. I'm getting pretty good at this shit. Okay? Look at this. Look at how that weather fits in there. Oh my goodness. Look how it just fits right in there. And I wasn't lining it up to the weather, actually. I actually had the weather off. At first I lined it up to the weather somewhat. And then I had it close enough to where I seen this spot right here. Right here. Yeah, well, see this spot right here? See that right there? That's the same thing. I was lining that up with that. I don't even have it right on there yet, but it's close enough. You see this spot on the moon with that spot right there on the Earth next to the Great Lakes, right there. Okay, so I lined that up basically. Lined that up, and there was another spot over here. When I lined that up, I noticed that this lake here. I could see that shape right there. It looked like it could have created that area there, that lake. See this? Got this. I started to line up this little crater right here to this spot right here, and then I backed it off, and then I turned on the weather. I left it just like that, and then I turned on. I didn't really see. I could see maybe Superior up there being shaped by this, but they leave stuff out of here. And you see this kind of shape of Superior right here, like a point comes to a point right here. I can see that. I'm using a big screen. I'm using a 42-inch screen, and I know that they're hiding. I can see that they're hiding something right there. I can just tell by the way it's different. You get to know this stuff after a while, and I can see the shape of. Michigan right in there. Right in there. Watch. See that? I can see it there. So, anyways, I got that stuff lined up, and I can see all these lines in the surface of the Earth right here, pretty much. See a bunch of lines. Stuff lines up pretty good, especially this thing right here. I don't know where that is on the Earth, but then I turned on the weather again. Turned the weather back on, and that's how it fit, all on its own. I didn't adjust it any at all after that, and I looked at this. I could see all that fit right there. See how it goes right around that little spot. Check it out. Pretty interesting, I think. So Schrodinger crater, man, it shapes a lot of stuff on the Earth apparently. Look at that. Just fits everywhere, people. All the way down here in Central America. Fits here. It fits here, and then if I could also fit it to this radar return, it's right here. That's from the 17th. As you can see, that's got the same shape as that crater does. Same shape right here. Same thing. I have already got it lined up there, as a matter of fact. And it's probably somewhere real close by. Right up here somewhere. Maybe. Right there. Look at that. See that? Watch this. Wow. Check it out. Right here. This little thing, everything. See how it comes across up here, and then it steps down a little bit and does the same thing on the moon right there. Right there. Fits perfect. Absolutely perfect. So you have to wonder. You have to wonder at least. I mean, you have to. You have to wonder what the hell. At least I do. This happens all the time. This is not coincidence, people. I mean, if I could see if it happened, you know, a couple times, it'd be coincidence. But it's all over the place. And them hiding the radar returns just shows that the radar returns right now, with the moon being closer to the Earth, that, you know, even though it's not full yet, it doesn't make any difference. It's still close, closer than usual. Even though it's not the supermoon yet, it doesn't matter. It's still more intense than it usually is, and I'm sure the radar returns would show that all too clearly. I know it would. That's why they're not updating it. So anyways, let's check out the East Coast impact one too. Might as well see how the clouds are fitting that, even though radar usually fits better here than anything else. And it's right on that crater, watch. Yep. It's going to be right on that crater. Oh, it's close to it. This crater here. Interesting. Anyways, it's been a while since I made a video, but I showed one the other day. It was right in this area. I think it was more up here, but man, they're just everywhere. Everywhere. Schrodinger, right there. Again. One more time. I bet you it's 1,200 miles. 1,200 miles. Close. Pretty close. 1,000 miles anyway. I'm not saying I got it perfect yet, but it looks pretty close. It goes around this, goes around that little spot there. You see it goes around that little spot perfectly. Check it out a little closer. Yeah, I'd say that goes there. So you be the judge. You tell me what you think. I mean, it's just pretty consistent with what I've been showing you. I mean, watch my other videos. There's so many more videos I have up about the Schrodinger crater. It's just like the most important. I thought Mare Oriental was the most important, but it is probably the most important. Mare Oriental is probably the most important. It basically shapes every continent to begin with. I think it was like probably the first impact with Earth, maybe. Who knows? But the South Pole of the Moon and Schrodinger leave their mark everywhere. And it's going to show something here. Watch. It's going to show something right there. Because I know it's right there, too. Pretty soon it'll show something right there. By the full moon, it probably will. So anyways, have a good weekend.